So when I press forget-me-not flowers, I like to prepare them first for the press. This can be really time-consuming and painstaking work, but it is worth it for the end result, and I'll explain why in a bit more detail at the end. So I'm just starting here by carefully removing each individual flower from the stem. This is made much easier with a really good pair of tweezers too, and I like pointed ones for better precision. So it helps to get right in there between the tiny flowers without damaging them. So once I've got all the flowers there that I'd like to press, what I then do is carefully remove the sepals. So the sepals are this green kind of cup at the base of the flowers. And to do this, I very gently just hold the petals in one hand. And then I use my tweezers in the other hand to just carefully pinch off the sepals. So there's a bit of a knack to this because you've got to get the right sort of pressure to hold the flowers steady without crushing them. And you do have to get the sepals in the right place too, because if you tug at them, they'll just tear your blue petals. So some come away quite easily. Others need sometimes a bit more of a squeeze. So just going round the sepals there, just pulling them off, pinching them off. And then I just discard the sepals. So just giving this one a little pinch. And you can see the little white tube that holds the petals into the sepals. So this one just needs a little bit more of a squeeze, and then they come away. And the tweezers are handy then to place them on the page then for pressing too. And here's why I like to press forget-me-not flowers without the sepals. So those on the left are pressed with sepals attached, and those on the right are without. And as you can see, without the sepals, each petal is pressed perfectly flat, so there's no wrinkles or folds in these petals. And this bit at the centre, called the fornix, is clear, it's nice and visible and circular in shape. But these on the left, with the sepals in place, haven't pressed evenly, and this petal has withered because it hasn't had the same pressure across all the flower due to the sepals that are still in place. It also means that the petals can kind of fold in on themselves too, giving them this sort of side-on look. And the fornix, that circular fornix in the centre, just isn't as clear. So if you're looking to press forget-me-nots that have the kind of quintessential star-like shape, like this one, then the best thing to do is to remove the sepals. So I hope you found this useful, and don't forget to subscribe.